Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Madras Arsenal, and as promised, this is a video about the Sykes-Fairbairn Knife. This just happens to be a third pattern Sykes-Fairbairn Knife, commonly called a Commando knife. It was used during World War II by the British Empire, or the British, Great Britain, for all of their special units, their Commando units, things like that. What sets this knife apart from all the other patterns of the knife, and certainly from the other third pattern knives, is the fact that this was made for an India contract. Only 2,500 were ordered. They were never delivered. They were made between 1943 and 44. They never made it to India, like I said. Instead, they never left the warehouse. They stayed in storage. And at the end of the war, they were sent to the United States. And there are import marks here on the sheath, stamped England, as well as here on the guard, or the pommel. No, not the pommel, the guard. Sorry, my terminology is a little off. But yes, this is a fantastic example. I mean, it's just such a great fighting knife. It's so well balanced. The sharpness is, I mean, there's no nicks in it. It came straight from the factory like this. The blade still retains all the bluing. The handle has a nice patina on it. Just amazing. The pommel is stamped with a 2, which I believe means that it was manufactured in Birmingham. But yes, most of the time you'll find these, the bluing has been removed or is no longer existent on it. The sheath leather is in great condition, so is the tip of the scabbard. The elastic band is still present on this example. Most of the times these were like removed, I mean over the years because of use, and they just don't exist. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at this knife, and I'll show you some of the markings and why I was able to determine that this was a more rare version. Like I said, only 2,500 of these were ever made, and I don't think they come on the market very often. So I may wind up parting ways with this. I'm not sure. Let me know if you're interested. But yeah, let's take a closer look at this thing. Okay, so upon close inspection of this third pattern India Arsenal Sykes-Fairbairn knife, I'm going to show you some identifying markings. This example, I think, is quite in very good condition. There is no rust on it. That's just the leather from the sheath. So yes, the blade is blued, and like I said, these were sent over to America after the war. It's why it's also marked England right here on the hilt. See if you can see that. The balance on these are just amazing. So let's see, right here you have what's called, well, for the American, let's see if that will focus. Get into focus. Camera work for me? Maybe. Let me try to manually do this. Okay. So anyway, there's an eye right here. I don't know if you can make that out quite well enough. There's an eye directly above the broad arrow, or some people call it the crow's foot, but anyway, it's the War Department symbol. It looks like a giant arrowhead. So yeah, these were supposed to be made and sent to India for the India Arsenal. There was 2,100 of them made, or 2,500. I think it was 2,500. I'll put a correction on the screen. So I believe they are quite rare. I got lucky. This was got at a purchase at an estate auction. It's never been used. I think it was just stored, but it's quite nice. I mean, the handle is just, I've always heard these things were amazing fighting knives, and honestly, it just really is. I mean, it's so well balanced. The tip on it is quite impressive. You know, primarily for stabbing and cutting as well. I mean, the the blade is very sharp, you know, for taking out enemies and sentries and things like that. The maker, well, I'll get more into that later, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. It's quite an impressive knife. So this is a more up close look at it. The bronze handle is just amazing and fits really well in your hand. So thanks for watching. If you want to support the channel, become a member. Also, you can support me on Patreon or go over to Facebook, like my page, things like that. I really appreciate it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.